Good afternoon and welcome everybody to Roundhay Park. We're celebrating the 150th anniversary of the official opening in 1872 by Prince Arthur, Duke of Connaught, who was Queen Victoria's youngest son. And we've arranged today as a celebration of this most wonderful park, certainly the best park in Great Britain and possibly in the world. There's something here for everyone. The event has, of course, been run by the Friends of Roundhay Park, the local charity set up in 1994, who work with the park staff to make the park better, more beautiful, more accessible. It's all from voluntary subscriptions. If you're not a member of the Friends of Roundhay Park, then you should be. And you can join up today at the Friends stall, which I think is to my right.
Welcome, everyone, to a former medieval deer park. Some of you will know that this was a deer park for around 5 centuries. It's perhaps a little hard to imagine now, isn't it? It was also exploited in various ways down the centuries for coal, iron ore, clay, building stone and timber. So that by the time it had changed hands several times during those centuries, by the time it was bought by one Thomas Nicholson in 1803, this was just really farmland with hardly any trees except on the very steep slopes. So his idea was to create a gentleman's pleasure park, and he set about rearranging some of the topography, as a geographer would put it, creating hills and dales and the lakes, planting more trees, and he built himself the mansion. He'd intended this to be a grand park that would be handed down through his family forever. Sadly, he didn't have children. And very sadly, he only actually lived here a couple of years until his death in 1821, at which point it passed to his half-brother, Stephen Nicholson, who also didn't have children. At which point, John Barron enters the story. Well, he'd been part of the Leeds story since the 1840s when he arrived from London as a young man. He'd set himself up in business and become the pioneer of ready-made clothing that went on to be such a mammoth industry in Leeds, but he really started it off. He was not only successful in business, he was successful as a civic person as well. He was a councillor from when he was quite young. And by the time he'd been a councillor for nearly 20 years, he took his turn as mayor. And it fell to him to decide that he was jolly well going to get this for the town. He said, here we have an estate that would make an ideal playground for the people of this town. And by the time that the park auction was held in the autumn of 1871, there was such a great public clamour that the mayor was emboldened to bid successfully. So the hammer came down on those 2 lots at the auction for £139,000, which in today's money is just over 18 million. So, you can imagine how nerve-wracking that was. They still had to get the bill through Parliament, which happened by the summer of the following year. So June 1872, they were then able to make their plans for the grand opening. They invited Prince Arthur, the 7th child of Albert and Victoria. And he said, Mr. Mayor and gentlemen, in the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I declare Roundhay Park open. And then there was a grand ball that evening at the town hall, and Miss Barron, the eldest of John Barron's daughters, danced with the Prince. Since that time, we've had so many amazing events in this park, including the Rolling Stones, exactly 40 years ago this month, and other events besides. So we keep on with our appreciation of the park, and I think that John Barron was right when he said future generations will remember us with gratitude as they stroll along the pleasant walks and enjoy the ease and the shade of the trees.
Thank you very much.
We need to pay tribute to the volunteers from the Friends of Roundhay Park, who have made today, done all the arrangements, put a lot of work in, as they do all through the year, picking litter, planting flowers, maintaining paths, and making the park as beautiful as it is. I also need to pay a lot of tribute to the management and staff of the park, because it's their primary function to keep the park. And I think you'll agree it is absolutely beautiful today in the sunshine, and we're so lucky. But from the Friends, I need to pay a very special thanks to Carol Horton, our secretary, and to Sarah Dawson, who is our vice chair, who is somewhere over there, because without their input and their drive, this would not have happened. So thank you to them.
Thank you very much.
As the 128th Lord Mayor of Leeds, in declaring the Roundhay Park Festival open, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you.
When I needed sunshine, I got rain, and then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer, not a trace.
My name is Chrissy Nicholson-Bennett. I am originally from Lancashire, but I now live here in Leeds. It's fantastic. It's such a lovely place to live. We've got 3 children, so it's a fantastic place. Roundhay is amazing. You're not far from green space, the Yorkshire Dales. You're not far from the city. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. I love it.
What do you think of this event today?
It's fabulous. It's so lovely to see lots of people together. The sun's shining. And it's just really lovely. There's lots for the kids, there's stuff for the adults, there's something for everyone. Without a doubt, come and see Roundhay, come and see the lake, come and see the park. If you haven't been to Roundhay Park before, you are missing out. It is amazing. There's something for everyone. Lots of beautiful walks, playgrounds, there's all sorts. It's really wonderful. Come and see us.
Well, we've created a short film about the history of Roundhay Park, and we brought lots and lots of material, maps and books and historical written material to share with people, show what this place was like in the past.
Too hot. What's my name?
everybody! You're just chip off the old block. Literally. Just think about it. Mr. Butcher, whilst I'm gone, I'd like to do a little bit of babysitting. What you doing? Don't sit on the baby! That's not how it works!